Hallelujah. Yahusha is power. Hallelujah. Yahusha is power. Hallelujah. Yahusha is power. Shalom Yahshua. Shalom Yahshua. As Abba Yahuwah is giving us wisdom to go back to his Torah, to go back to follow his time clock. Remember, we must go back to follow the time clock of Yahuwah. The time clock of Yahuwah is in the scriptures. You get the point? Let us go and see what the time clock of Yahuwah is. Remember, time clock of Yahuwah is not Gregorian calendar. Gregorian calendar is man-made, but Yahuwah's calendar is in the sky. It's the sun and the moon. Yada Yahuwah, Yahuwah is power. Hallelujah Yahuwah. Now, these are for the people. Yahshua Yahudim. We have to go back to the truth. We have to go back to the scriptures. We have to go back to the Torah. These are for you that says that those that follow the time clock of Yahuwah, which are the sun, the moon. Yeah? You say this is moon worship. This is witchcraft. Shame on you. Really, shame on you. You're unlearned. You're untaught. You're without knowledge. Let's go back to the scriptures. Let's read Barashit, Genesis chapter 1 verse 14. Barashit, Genesis 1:14. What does it say? What does it say? And the ALUAH said, let lights come to be in the firmament of the Shamayim to separate the day from the night, and let them be for signs. Let them be for appointed times. Let them be for days. Let them be for years. Did you get it now? Right from Genesis, Yahuwah told us now what the moon and the sun, why he created them, what their duties are. From the sun, from the moon, that's when you know when the days will begin. Days, months, years. So without the sun and the moon, it can never know. It can never know nothing. It can never know what year you are in. It can never know what month you are in. It can never know what year we are in. This is what Yahuwah says. Now, the sun and the moon, what does it say? This is what separates the daylight time and night time. You see the point? This is instruction. Now, you that says there are people that blow the ram sun on the new moon day, on the full moon day, as written in Tahalin, Psalms 81 verse 3. And you that say, those that follow the appearance of the new moon to begin the month, yeah, the new month, to count the month. You that say this is witchcraft and witchcraft, abomination, deceived, so many things from Satan. So you're telling us now that the sun and the moon Yahuwah created comes from Satan. Yahuwah told you here, Yahuwah said here, that the sun and the moon, what does he say? He said, the sun and the moon, he said, let them be for signs, for appointed times, for days, and for years. That's it, nothing else. That's what he says here. Now, do you have a wall clock in your house? Do you have wristwatch? So now, when you are looking at your time in your house, let this back to pass so that people, yeah. So now you are saying, yeah, we follow the time clock of Yahuwah as written in Genesis 1:14. Yahuwah already told us what his time clock is. The sun and the moon is the time clock. Now, but you blindly, you have wall clock in your house. You buy wristwatches. You buy expensive wristwatches. And you use it to monitor the time. Can you not see that you are foolish? So are you saying now, because you have time clock, you have wall clock in your house, do you worship your wall clock in your house? Do you worship the wristwatch you have on your wrist? What do you use it for? You are using it to keep time. Is that not what it is? It's the same thing, the sun and the moon, that's what the Father used, that's what he created for keeping time. This is not Gregorian calendar. 365 days comes from pagan. It's not from Yahuwah. Saturday Shabbat, it's not possible for Saturday to be Shabbat every week. It's not possible. Because the years of Yahuwah is 364 days. Divide it by 52. You get 7 days a week. 7 days. How can you now get 7 days a week from 365 or 366 when it's the leap year? How can you? You can't. So you that said, oh, they carry over. So when you divide 7 days out of 365 in a year, you have 1 year over. When it's leap year, you have two days over. Can you not see that now? That is not even possible. You that goes against the time clock of Yahuwah. Now, let us read. We're gonna read just 2 chapters. There are many chapters to go on this. Yeah. Let's go to Psalms Tahalin 104 verse 19. This is again the prophet of Yahuwah speaking. Prophet King Dawood. Remember, King Dawood is a prophet and a king. It's not a priest. What does it say? Verse 19. Tahalin 104 verse 19. It says, He made the moon for appointed times. Is that not what it says? The sun knows it's going down. He made the moon for appointed times. Now, how can you keep the appointed times of Yahuwah without the moon? This is the question you should ask yourself. How can you keep the appointed times of Yahuwah without the moon? Here it says, Psalms 104 verse 19. He made the moon. Yahuwah created the moon. As we saw in Genesis 1:14, he created the moon for appointed times. Now, how can you keep the appointed times of Yahuwah without the moon he created? This is the question you need to answer. And stop deceiving yourselves.